For tuning in today, guys. We have an amazing speaker coming your way. We're having a little bit of connectivity issues with her, so if we can't connect with Christine, we'll have her back another time. She is on the road, coming from actually Detroit to California. She joined the academy in November. She had 4 properties in. She's up to, is it 14 units, guys? She's up to 14 units in what, 8 months, 9 months? And she's working on, well, actually, she's working on a skyscraper with us, a deal that we can do. But look, man, I just want to connect with you guys and tell you guys my story about the last recession. We got so many people that are scared about the recession coming. And look, a recession is going to come. I don't know when it's going to be. You don't know when it's going to be. None of us know when it's going to be. Or did the feds already announce that we're in a recession? They didn't announce yet? What are they waiting on? They said it wasn't a recession? Oh, really? Okay. So it's not determined as a recession. Man, the cruise was awesome, guys. I just got back last night off of a cruise. We used to go on 2 or 3 a year. And guys, look, man, that's passive income, baby. I can live on a cruise ship if I wanted to. I'll probably be on an inside cabin, but no, I'm just kidding. Huh? Yeah, let me know where you guys are at today, man. Christine is traveling to California. I'm back in Ohio. I was just in Florida. What other questions you want me to ask him, Matt? Matt, you have some good questions to get the algorithm going. Hey, guys, so look, drop your questions below. What do you want to know about real estate? Or do you think that we're in a recession, or do you not think we're in a recession? And tell me why.
Nate, do you think we're in a recession?
I don't know. I haven't looked at the charts.
Lately?
Nah, everything's data. Everything's data. I know that we slowed down buying because we knew a recession was coming. But we're not aggressive right now, but we are still buying. Mike just called. Hey, guys, what about this, man? Real deal. So I just got back off vacation Sunday, and I called my partner, Mike Ely. Mike, if you're watching, I know you're not, but I love you anyways. And Mike said, hey, Nate, you just made $1 million while you were on vacation. So that was pretty cool. We got Christine here?
Not yet. But here, I want you to tell these people right here.
Yeah.
These are people in the chat. Hey, guys, go ahead and go to the Burr Invest Facebook group.
Hey, guys, go to the Facebook group and watch this. You guys are in the chat right now. Let's go to the Facebook group.
Yep, we have a bunch of people on here. There's like 30 people on here.
Hey, y'all jump off and go into the Facebook group. It's going to be a lot better. There you go, man.
Yep.
All right, Matt. Well, let me take care of the people that are on here right now. So I'm going to go into, because I got to be able to see the questions, man. Hey, Matt, could you show me how to get on here? I think they changed this around. Where's the group pages at? Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. Pin to the top. All right, guys. So, what'd you say, Kobe? Is it bad to buy? Hold on. We ain't doing questions yet right now, okay? But, yeah, we can jump into that. So, hey, guys, look, man. In the last recession, man, I made an absolute killing. That is the time when the wealthy people get wealthier. They double their net worth. So why aren't we doing the same thing? I can tell you that me and plenty of my partners, we have been preparing and planning for a recession. We've been hoping one didn't come. And to be honest with you, the reason we're hoping it doesn't come is we'll do better in a recession. But I hate to see people get slaughtered in a recession. That's why I'm here to educate you guys right now. And those of you that are in the academy, man, those of you that are in the academy, and if you bought the way I told you to buy, you guys will be fine. As long as you bought around the basic job multipliers, where the basic jobs are continuing to come into the community, you're going to be fine. But for those of you that think that just buying cash flow is good enough, it's not, man. Cash flow will disappear. Have you ever driven by an old property? Let's say, ain't even got to be old, but 20, 30, 50-year-old property, completely vacant apartment complex, 50 units, 100 units. Matter of fact, we were just down in Jacksonville with a bunch of people out of the academy. When was that?
That was
November?
September.
That was November of last year. We were down there.
November, yeah.
That was November of last year. And we found a 200 and something unit vacant property. Now, why is that, guys? That's the stuff that you cannot just watch on YouTube. That's the stuff that I teach you guys in the academy, man. And so, for those of you that are afraid to buy in a recession, you should be afraid to buy in good times, because that tells me that you don't really understand real estate. You think the guys on the stock market are afraid to buy when when the prices pull back? No, they're ready to go gangbusters. Guys, like I told all you guys, man, we've been feasting. It's been Thanksgiving for 10 or 12 years now. Now we're going to see who really made good decisions buying in real estate. I have over $100 million in debt, and I love it. And I want $500 million worth of debt, because it's good debt. It's not bad debt. So, Colby, you said we had a question over there, man? Hey, wait. Before we do that, guys, any questions you got, I'm going to answer them tonight. Anything about real estate. For those of you that don't know, maybe your first time, you just joined a group. It's my group. I started off, man, in poverty. I started off, man, we were so poor, man. We used to have to put hot dogs in layaway, man. And so, I know what it's like to struggle, man. I know what it's like to struggle. And that's why I'm in here, because I want to show you guys that there is another way. Do we have a count on how many people have become millionaires in the academy the first year?
Not yet.
I know it's over 7, though,
it's
right?
Over 7.
It's over 7. The first year, guys. And all 7 of them people came out of this group right here. Same group you're watching in.
We are live on Facebook.
They made a decision to take action. I'm sorry, we're live on Facebook too. So Facebook, we on TikTok?
Not TikTok, but YouTube.
Okay, YouTube. Go get the red phone out and get us on TikTok. We won't be answering questions on there, but we'll get on TikTok.
We'll get on TikTok. We'll get on everywhere.
So let me get on here, man, and see what questions y'all got, man.
All right. Yeah, we got lots of questions pouring in.
Okay. Hey, won't you go ahead and give me the questions, Mike? Matt, can they hear you? Put your B voice on.
My B voice.
Yeah, guys, I just got back off of a cruise, man. I was down and hung out with the family the first time.
Ken's here. Ken that was on the cruise with you. He met you Friday on the cruise. Ken LeCurier.
Oh, Ken, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Oh, he's from Boston. I told him, man, hey, you hook up with Okino. Okino is up in Boston, man. He's a white guy, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Ken and his lovely.
It looks like it, at least picture-wise.
Hey, man, he was with some girl looked like his daughter. I said, dang, Ken, you dating out of your league, bro. Like, Ken looked like me. He wasn't a good-looking guy. Just kind of was okay. What's up, Ken? It was good to see you in here, man. We was smoking cigars together.
Alan says, I think the impact on real estate will be location-driven. Places that skyrocketed in price will see the most pullback.
Maybe not. That's not necessarily how real estate works, guys. The way real estate works is supply and demand. And also, you have to look at the jobs that came into the area and what the jobs pay. If you go and you guys look at the last, in 1980, 1981, we went to 18% 18% interest rates. Guess what happened to the value of the houses, guys? They weren't really impacted, and we were in a major recession. They really did not go down. Why? Because much like today, we had a shortage of inventory. We had 78 million baby boomers. Today, we have 80 million millennials and 80 million Gen Z. We don't have enough properties, and the cost to build is higher than existing inventory. And so what that does, that creates a perfect storm. People still need properties, even though interest rates are going up. People just say, hey, man, I ain't selling. Like me, I got a 2.6% interest rate on my house. Why would I sell it? Because I could make 7 figures if I sold my house. But guess what? Now I got to go take that 7 figures, redeploy it, and go get a 5% interest rate. It doesn't make sense. That means if I go buy, let's just say $1 million property, 100,000, whatever number you want to use, $1 million property, and I'm paying 6% interest on it. That's $60,000 a year. Plus, I got the principal reduction, which is going to be another, let's say, 175 basis points. So I'm paying, and for those of you who don't know what basis points are, those are mortgage terms. 175 basis points is 1.75%. So if you got a 6% interest rate, it really looks like a 7.75. Simple math, if you take $1 million, you got to pay 7.75% a year. That's going to be inclusive of your cash flow. That's going to be inclusive of your interest and your principal reduction. That's $77,500 a year. The same house that I got, let's say at 2.6%, looks like a 4%. So I'm paying $40,000 in interest and principal reduction versus 77,500. So why sell? People are just going to hang on. So those of you that are realtors, y'all gonna have to scramble because there's too many realtors right now. And as the inventory starts to shrink and people say, I'm not selling, that's where we're gonna start to go into a real recession, because now we're not selling the properties. Now we're laying off mortgage brokers. Now realtors are getting laid off. Now those people, they're not going to Starbucks as much as they used to. And it becomes cyclical, man. So guys, what are you going to do? Get out here and learn real estate. I created an academy for you guys, man. You guys can come in here. You can be millionaires. It is not that hard. It's very, very difficult. Because you know why? You have to be disciplined. All right, do we have Christine jumping in?
Not yet. We're getting her on, but Chris on YouTube, he's a first-time home buyer, and he wants to know, is it a bad time to buy an investment property?
It's never a bad time to buy an investment property. It's a bad time to buy a bad deal. It's a bad time to buy a deal that doesn't make sense. It's a bad time to buy if you don't know why you're buying in that area, what the demand drivers are. If you can't likely predict what it's going to look like in 5 years, it's a bad time. Don't buy that deal. Get educated first, guys. You save so hard and so long your money. Don't look, anybody that wants to know more about the academy, you know I got an academy that can teach you all this stuff, man. Matter of fact, Christine, if she can join us tonight. If not, guys, look, don't worry about it, Christine. You drive with your husband. Y'all enjoy yourself. Let me tell y'all what me and Christine working on. She's in the academy. I met her in the academy. Man, real talk, man. We working on me, her, my partner, Mike, and one of my neighbors and his friend working on doing a no money down skyscraper on the freaking beach in Florida. No money down. Now, I ain't saying that you're going to learn that in the academy, but you are going to learn a lot of that. And that's how we learn to buy deals. So is it a bad time to buy a skyscraper in Florida with no money down? We ain't buying a skyscraper. We're buying the land. It's an Airbnb that has 8 units on it, that has 75 feet of, private beach. Look, you get in here and you learn this real estate stuff. I told y'all I went on vacation last Saturday. While I was away on vacation, I don't know what my vacation cost, probably $10,000, $12,000 because I took my son. I come back yesterday, get off the boat, go check in a hotel because I'm waiting for our plane. We got a late night plane. And my partner Mike calls. He says, hey, man, he tells me about a deal we just bought. He said, Nate, you just made $1 million. I made $1 million while I was away. Now, I'm telling y'all, when y'all get into real estate and you start to learn like that, and then Mike was like, he wanted me to be real excited. I should have been, but I was like, I'm real analytical, so I have to look at everything. But I know if Mike says we made $1 million apiece, we made $1 million apiece. But I want you guys to experience that same joy, that same freedom, the same luxuries of life that come with that, just like me, guys. And look, not a smart kid, man. I had C's and D's in school. I went to prison. I never had a job in my life, man. So it doesn't take college education. It doesn't take rich parents. My parents certainly weren't rich. Matter of fact, they were poor. So whatever you're battling, whatever you're struggling with, man, we got help for you in the academy. This group is great here, the Burr Invest group. But if you get into the BIA, the private group, it's 100 times. I'm telling you, the people in there are so positive and helping. And Ken, I can't wait to introduce you. Ken's getting in the academy. I can't wait to introduce you to Okino. He's up there. He was the first millionaire to come out of the academy that used the Burr method. Can't wait to see him at the conference in September. My brother Okino, he wants me to take on to my guy, man. My guy sell Rolexes. He wants to get him one. You know, so I'm proud of you, man.
Nice. Okino's crushing it.
Okino is crushing it, man. Earlier this year, he had about $1.5 million net worth. He started in the academy last July. He was one of the first people to buy it. Today, I would bet you Okino 2-3 months later is worth over $2 million. Maybe $2.5 million. He's growing that quick, guys. Okino he might blow by me, man, because I ain't as motivated as him anymore. He might blow by me in 5 or 10 years, man. But I hope you do, Okino, but I doubt it. No, I'm just kidding, brother. You know I really don't care about the money anymore, man. But all right, hey Matt, let's go to some questions, man. Let me know where you guys are at today, what questions y'all got, and if y'all interested in the academy, let me know. I'd love to have you in the academy, guys. Anybody who wants to learn about real estate and learn from a real mentor, somebody that's got several $100 million worth of real estate. I've bought and sold over 500 million, not as a broker, not as as an owner, guys. I don't broker deals. I don't wholesale deals, really. You know, I buy and fix up and renovate, and that's why I teach you guys how to do.
All right. Hey, if you have learned anything from Nate, whether it's on this call, even in the last 5 minutes, go ahead and hit that thumbs up.
Get if y'all learned anything, especially those of you in the academy, man, just chime in and let me know what you guys have learned in the academy. Did it meet your expectation? Did it not meet your expectation? You know, what we can do better to make it better for you guys. Because that's the type of feedback, man. I'm telling you, we got lifetime coaching in there. We got a private community that's just amazing. And the people in there, bar none, are the best, strongest group. And I'll put them against any group in the country, man. These people that are in this group are going to go on to buy hotels. They're going to go on to start nonprofits. They're going to go on to become, there's some billionaires in that group, man. They don't even know it. I'm going to have to change because what I tell them? Huh? Future millionaires. I'm a future billionaires now.
Oh, yeah.
You get that knowledge, man. You can make so much money, man. That's all I want to do is help you guys get to your financial destination, create a dynasty trust for your kids, man. Not have to worry about money. Just work until you're 60 or 70 years old stuff, man. It's for the birds, man. We in the United States, bro. You should not have to do that.
Right.
But guess what? College ain't going to teach you. Your mom and dad couldn't reach you. And I'm telling you, man, the academy I got will show you so much, man. So anybody interested in the academy, click on the link, send my team a message. Matt, what questions we got, man?
All right. Any advice for the starters? They're still working their 9 to 5. What should they do?
Listen, guys, and I hate to say this again. Get in the academy, get educated. It does you no good to get money. It's like you wanting to be a heart surgeon and you go buy a scalpel. Right? It's worthless. Mm-hmm. Money's worthless if you don't know what to do with it. You're just a consumer. You need to learn how to become a professional investor. So think about it, guys. What should you do? Okay, you got your credit together. You got money. You don't know what areas to buy in. You think you do because your buddy did okay down here. You ain't going to know until the recession comes if he did okay or not. And I'm telling you, that could be 3, 4, 5 years from now. You're not going to, people right now, everybody's going to thrive. Everybody thrives in a business cycle. When the business cycle pulls back, banks start tightening up lending. That's when you see who really did their homework. Get in the academy, do your homework. I'm telling you, you will love it. It's 13 weeks. You're going to learn more in those 13 weeks than you have in your whole life in real estate. Even if you're somebody that has $5 million worth of real estate, you're probably going to learn more in the academy than you have in your whole life about real estate.
That spreadsheet that we put in there with Howard, that makes people thousands of dollars.
Yeah, the spreadsheet. Well, basically, the reason I had Howard put it together was because this is the stuff that I taught people in week 3, 4, 5, and 6. Howard just got it exceptionally well. Mm-hmm. Howard was he's one of the academy members, and he had been wanting to do real estate for about 10 years. He got in the academy, and Mike Piscota, we were down in Florida. He ended up giving him a property. He said, "Look, man, it's another academy member, man, and Mike's crushing it. He's a multimillionaire." He started off in October. He's a multimillionaire. He has, I don't even know what Mike has, but I know he got a beautiful McLaren and he got a young wife. And me and Mike got something in common, man. We both good looking. No, I'm just kidding. So me and Mike both went to prison. He did like 10 years, man. Young, came up here to Cincinnati last year, talked to him. He's crushing it, man. But he paid it forward. He gave Howard his first house. Howard got his first house, and now Howard's got his bird done. Mm-hmm. He ended up having $8,000 trapped in that house, but he has $60,000 in equity for $8,000, and he's got positive cash flow. He beat his expectation by $150 on his monthly rent, but he came out, and I wanted him to do the spreadsheet. I said, Howard, listen, man, I'll pay you to do it. Just do me a spreadsheet. You know, Howard ain't want no money, but I gave him some money anyways.
His house?
Yeah.
You weren't on a Zoom call the other day.
What?
Well, yeah, you were. Were you? Where his house appraised for $20,000 or $30,000 more than what he was projecting?
How much did it appraise for?
Like $190.
No way. Mm-hmm. He's in it for $120.
Something like that, yeah.
Dang, and he screwed up. Howard, I ain't gonna lie to you. You screwed up, man. You overdid that house. I'd buy that house off of you because you overdid it. Howard did a great job, man. He was over there sanding down doors. I'm like, we don't do that, man. We rip them out, put some new doors in. But he did such an amazing job. I was like, man, I'm going to invite Howard up to Cincinnati so he can redo my house because he did an amazing job. But Howard is going to take that and he's going to scale. So he ended up with $60,000 in equity.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. First deal, guys. First deal. Howard, are you in here tonight, man? If you are, I'm proud of you. And no, I didn't see. I wasn't on a Zoom because I was I was on a cruise.
You were on a cruise.
Yeah, I just got back, man.
Can't
y'all tell?
I think we have Howard coming on Zoom.
Howard's going to be coming on in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Christine was supposed to come on tonight, but her and her husband are traveling. Guys, again, Christine had 4 units. She actually saved $100,000 on taxes her first year in the academy by what I taught her how to do. She took it to her accountant. I'm not a CPA. I'm just telling you how the big guys do it. And I said, man, if the big guys do it like this, why can't I teach the small people how to do it this way? And she went in, and sure enough, he was like, yeah, he's right. She saved $100,000 on taxes. Christine is no rookie. She's been doing real estate since 1987 and didn't know that. For those of you that say, oh, you can watch everything on YouTube.
James wants to know, what do you think about the Wichita, Kansas market? I know it's hard to do that.
Listen, brother, I do not know, but I do know that if you're in my academy, you will be able to tell me not just the Wichita, Kansas market, but down to what zip code, what it's going to be appreciating. We got a spreadsheet that shows you what it's likely to appreciate over the next 12 months, 60 months, 120 months, what it's done in the past 5 years, what's driving the market, everything, man. So we have, I don't really know, but I know my students, they can go in there and they can analyze any market in the country. And there are good areas in every major city, and there are terrible areas in every major city.
Even Cincinnati.
Yeah, even Cincinnati's kind of one of those weird places, though, man. There's not really a bad area in Cincinnati. Cincinnati's expanding so fast. I don't know if you guys noticed, but Cincinnati had the highest rent increases in the country last year. There was 2 different charts. One of them, we were number 2. We were tied with Nashville and Seattle. And then in the other one, we were number 1. 38% rent growth, guys. 38%. That's why there's really no bad areas in Cincinnati, because we're so underbuilt for all the businesses that we've attracted.
Yep. And if you guys are interested in learning more about the Academy on how to learn how to get to that level, go ahead and type interested. Our team will give you a comment to tell you how to further.
Guys, look, I'm going to show y'all how to be a millionaire in 5 years, man. A lot of you guys, it ain't going to take 5 years. But my goal is to change lives, man. And is Donald on here tonight? Our new motto is, is Donald on here?
I don't know. I haven't seen him yet.
I don't want to make millions. I want to create millionaires. So that's it, man. You know, making millions is and quite easy. And I'm just telling you guys, man, it's quite easy for me because I've learned this stuff. But what's more rewarding than me making like, I didn't get excited. Michael's like, you made $1 million. I was like, that's cool. But I got to sit down and look at the deal a little more, and I'll be happy about it. But really, when I hear one of my Academy members became a millionaire, I know that that's going to change their life. It's going to change their parents' life. It's going to change their kids' life. It's going to change their great-grandkids' life. That, to me, is more important than me making another $1 million.
Alex says, I live in a small farming town. I don't believe it will go up. Would that mean I would have to go to bigger cities?
Yes. I would probably not invest in a small farming town like that. It just, it's going to be a small farming town unless you got industry coming in. The housing values just aren't going to go up. I just wouldn't do it, man. I'm telling you guys, if I showed you the numbers on the chart, you would be blown away at the difference between somebody that knows how to buy in the right area versus somebody that doesn't.
Cool. Colby, you got any more?
Yes. Is it a good time to buy a bigger home for a family right now?
For a what?
For a family right now. Is it a good time to buy a bigger home for a family right now?
I mean, it all depends if you're buying a good home. Like, if I could say, hey, man, I just found this brand new 5,000 square foot house, man. It's in the middle of a booming area, and it's $1. Of course, it's a good deal. If I come out and say, hey, man, I got this dilapidated, crappy house. It's in an area nobody wants to move to, nobody lives in. Or let's say it's a big house. Nobody lives there. It all comes. You have to, guys. If you asking these questions, man, you need to get in the academy so bad. Do not go buy a piece of real estate without knowing what you're doing, man. This stuff will hurt, man. It will hurt you, and somebody in the academy will come and swoop your property up like a freaking what are them things called? Them that eat animals off the ground.
What?
You know, the thing we call him, a werewolf.
Oh, werewolf.
Yeah, they'll come in like I'm just kidding. No, they will fly in like a vulture and swoop your property up. If you bought wrong,
oh
man,
okay.
you're gonna pay for it, man. And just don't do it. Like, don't do it. Look, I'd love to see you get in my academy if you want to learn. But even if I'm not the right one for you, go get a mentor, man. For all these people to say, hey, you can learn this on YouTube, I'm telling you, man, you can't really learn all this stuff on YouTube. And if you could, I'm just telling you, go ask them people what their net worth is. Most of those people, their net worth isn't very high. And I'm not saying that to be demeaning, man, but what I'm telling you is that wealthy people learn to pay instead of waiting time to learn. They want to learn it right now. Get in my academy, get in somebody else's academy, get out here and learn from somebody that's doing this stuff. Don't take your money and do that, man.
Will the house prices come down soon?
I
They didn't hear that. Will the house prices come down soon?
will the house price come down soon is the question. Who's that from? Okay, guys, I got it all right here on my phone. Okay, we got Teresa from Eastern Washington. Justin Burr, let me see. What do you think about the Wichita? Okay, I'm doing great.
This is after that one.
Huh?
It's after that. A little bit lower.
Okay. So, I mean, it depends on areas, guys. Some areas will get demolished and others will do well. You can't say that across the broad spectrum of the United States where housing prices come down. Overall, will they? It's tough to say, and here's why it's tough to say. When I go back and I look at history, and I look at 1980, 1981, when interest rates went up from 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 18%, housing prices did not come down, and you would have thought they did. What happened was it slowed down how many people were buying them. The velocity slowed down. But think about this. Our population is not going down. We're at 330 million people. We're going to 400 million people. It's just a matter, is it in 2050 or is it in 2058? We're going to 400 million people. And with more people, you got people dying off. Some of them people are going to absorb the houses, but overall, you're gaining 70 million people. They're going to need places to stay. Unless we come up with some new housing formula where they say, you know what, we're going to take a single family home and turn it into 2 homes, which probably ain't going to happen, then you're going to need more inventory. And if you need more inventory, then you got to say, can I put it on the ground cheaper? In other words, can I build it cheaper than what it is right now? The answer to that is highly no, because there are no people that went to building trade school over the past decade, 2 decades, 3 decades. And all you young kids out here, y'all doing YouTube and all this other stuff. Why would you want to go break your back carrying drywall up the stairs and pulling electrical wires and coming in? And they make good money, but they don't make good money. Attorneys don't even make good money, guys. When you get into making money in real estate, that's good money. I'm talking about you making $1 million, $2 million a year and not paying taxes. And I'm just telling you, you can do it, man. Anybody can do it. It takes some time. Look, Matt's over here laughing at me.
We brought Colby in from the trade side of things.
And we brought Colby in. He's still got blisters on his hands from pulling wires, man. No, I'm just kidding. But look, there's nothing wrong with that, but you can't do that forever, man. Y'all got to get out here and get this money. There's an abundance of money out here. Next time you're in an airplane, I want you to look down. I want you to look down at all them trees, and I want you to look and see how abundant this world is.
The world of abundance.
The world of abundance.
Melinda says, I found a brand new home in the ghetto, but it's up and coming in the next 5 years.
Yes, that could be an area to buy in. That's what I try to teach my students to buy. I don't try. You have to know more than that, though. You can't say, well, I think it's up and coming. Why is it up and coming? What's driving that market? What new jobs are coming into that market? How many units do you have that are vacant in that area? What's the density? What's the cost to build in that area? Can you build cheaper than you can buy? If you can, then that's a no-go. How much is there's so many questions that you have to know before you go invest. it would almost be like you guys just like and you just download, what is it called? Red Robin stock or whatever, Robin Hood. And you just start buying stocks with your money. Man, you're throwing your money away, man. Don't do it. Get in here, get educated, get in the academy. I know the Bird Group's great, but the academy is 100 times, 1,000 times better. If you've gotten anything out of this group, you're gonna a million X your knowledge over there. And
Melinda's been on the fence for a while for the academy.
Well, Melinda, look, I'd love to have you over there, but only if you really want to get in there and learn. If you don't really want to get in and learn, then man, I just want people over there that really want to learn. I want people in there that are going to become millionaires. If you ain't ready to become a millionaire, you want to work the rest of your life, man, I get it. It's hard to make that. It's hard to make that commitment to something. But I can guarantee you this. In 5 years from now, the amount of money that it costs to get in the academy is so small, that money's not going to make a difference in your life. But the knowledge that you can get in the academy can change not just your life, but your kids' life, your grandkids' lives, your parents. Knowledge is money. Money means nothing. Think about it. We grew up, what were we taught to do? Kobe, what were we taught to do, man? Kobe just did it. He went and did? He went and got a beautiful wife like Barbie. Didn't want to go get this big old house. And he wanted to go get a Corvette, but they told him his credit wasn't good enough, so he had to get something else. But he wanted to look like Ken. So, look, he wanted to look like Ken. He's driving around. Huh? That's what we taught to be consumers, ain't it, Kobe?
That's why he's going to the gym every day now.
That's why he's going to the gym every day. He said, man, hey, Ken ain't got nothing on me. He got creatine and everything. Ken, he about to knock you out. So, but that's what we're taught to do as Americans. We're taught to be consumers. And I tell people, you got to learn to become a professional investor when you do real estate. Let me explain to you what that means. Imagine you're a construction worker. Imagine that you are what do you call it? The guy that hammers a framer. You're a framer, right? You got your tool belt. You got your hammer. You got your saw, and you take all this stuff and you throw it away, right? You know what an investor's tool is? Knowledge and money. So you got to first learn, do not throw your money away. Do not throw it away on worthless things. Now, once you get enough money and you have an abundant money, you just go live how you want and you buy what you want. But you're going to learn most of the time that what you want to do is you want to give back to people. And you want to help people that were in your shoes. That's why I'm on here tonight. That's why I'm on here every night, to answer your questions and to let you guys know that there is hope. There is another way. And I'm telling you, real estate can and is that way for me and has been.
Nate, I have no money. How can I get started?
Well, we show people how to wholesale themselves. So you don't really need money, but you need to know how to invest money, because other people will put up the money, or you can wholesale to yourself, which is something that last month I ended up adding Jarius's course into my course, which you'll get if you get into the academy too, because that way I feel like you don't really need any money. Once you get the knowledge, you don't have to save up 2 or 3 years waiting to get the money. You can learn to wholesale to yourself. That's another hack.
Nikki G,
how you doing? She's in the academy. Ain't she in Detroit?
Did you?
Nikki G is in Detroit. Nikki?
I didn't go to Detroit.
I went to Detroit, but she wasn't up at. I don't think she had joined the academy when we were in Detroit. But I think she's from Detroit. She needs to go out and I think they've been having some meetups in Detroit. I know.
They just have one Saturday.
Huh?
They just have one Saturday.
They just had one Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
Christine had it?
No, Alex.
Christine and Alex?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome, man. And Felicia? Was Felicia there?
I don't know.
Yeah, we got a strong team up in Detroit, man, buying houses, crushing it.
You ready for her question?
Yep.
What do you think about container homes? Do they have the same appreciation as a regular home if bought in the right area?
That's a hell of a question. To be honest with you, I don't think there's enough data out there that I've seen to answer that question correctly. I wouldn't think that there would be any downfalls with a container home. But again, guys, I don't have 50 years, 60 years worth of data. But me, myself, I think it's square footage. People are buying square footage. They're buying how functional it is. And I don't think there is, but I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry I can't answer that. I will do some research on that, though, because you stumped me, man, and I don't like being stumped.
Nate was stumped.
I'm stumped,
He's
man.
Nate was stumped.
I ain't gonna sit here and make it up. You know, I ain't gonna make it up and tell you I know it.
All right, Christian.
But I don't know next week because I won't even be able to go to sleep tonight if I don't know that. And I'm gonna have data, and I'm gonna have data and everything. So,
all right, Christian Alexander. When doing a refi in this market, are you still taking out 75%?
absolutely. So, guys, listen, man. If the property can cash flow, why not take out cash? Now, here's where I need you guys to understand, right? That when you're taking out this cash, you're not spending it, you're keeping it, right? You're keeping it to put to another deal. And so that's like me saying, hey, man, things are about to go on sale. Black Friday's tomorrow. Do I want to have cash? You want to have cash on Black Friday, or you want to have cash when it ain't Black Friday? Simple, right? You want cash when things go on sale. Cash is trash. Cash has been trash. Now cash is going to be king for a little while. That don't mean that you keep a whole lot of it because it's hard to tell when the market's going to, but be prepared for a pullback and a fallout. The problem is I know so many people sitting around with $100 million funds. They waiting for a pullback and they coming in snap, 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 snap. So they're going to drive the prices right back up. But, you know, they're going to let, you know, people will let the prices fall. But there's always deals out here. I find deals every day of the week.
I have 2 investment houses owned free and clear. What's the best place or type of equity loan to buy?
I mean, you got to get in here and you got to study the areas. I mean, you know, the best place to buy is an area that has plenty of demand drivers, multiple demand drivers, where you have a shortage of inventory already, where you still have a good barrier of enter where you can renovate those properties in Burr. But you have to know how to figure that formula out. That's what we teach you guys in the academy. By the way, anybody that's interested in the academy, ask for references. We'll have people give you references in here right now that are watching that are in the academy. See if it's been a life-changing for them or not.
Some of the people you talk to in the messenger as well are academy members.
Yeah, some of the people. But, you know, if you guys are interested in really learning this stuff in a short amount of time, get you a good mentor, get you a good network around you guys. But HELOCs are great, man. But again, you're becoming a professional investor. Don't screw that money up. Your kids are counting on you. Cool. No pressure. No pressure.
No pressure. What about new builds? Just closed on a 9-unit with extra land to build more. In a prime location in my area, I'm wondering if it's more cost effective to build or buy already built commercial multifamily.
You know, it just depends on how much money you got. Like for me, I'm looking for failed bridge loans. Bridge loans, what they basically are is, let's say 2 years ago when somebody started building, they got this institutional money and the institution gave them the money and they projected that when they were coming out of the project that they were going to be able to sell it or get a valuation at a 4.5 or a 5% capitalization rate. Now the capitalization rate's a 6.5. They're toast, bro. Like they're done. They're not going to be able to pay this bridge loan back because the debt service coverage ratio is not going to be there because the interest rate shot up. And by the interest rate shooting up like that, man, I mean, it's going to cause a little bit of fracture in those type of areas. So that's what we're looking for. We're opportunity buyers. But it all comes down to your area, knowing how to underwrite your area. I'd love to hear more about your 9-unit that you just did, how much you built it for per square foot, why you decided to build in that area, what you think that area is going to do, so on and so forth.
What do you think? Oh, we already got that one. People are saying container homes are well built.
They are well built. They're still containers, but
and they're appraised just like regular homes.
They are appraised like regular home, but the question was, over time, will they hold their value? So if we got some container homes that were built in the 80s and we can go back and start looking at historical data and see if they're still trading at the same price per square foot as homes that were built in the 1980s right there, then we will have our answer. But we can't just go to one area and do that. I want to go to 20 different areas, and I want data points all over the country so that I can accurately answer your question.
People are asking about the moving thing in between me and you.
That right there is something my wife got. She told me to get that so that when I'm bored and I'm doing a live, I can just watch that and get dizzy. Okay, what's the question? We got a question from TikTok in the house. What's up, baby?
They said, "What can I do if I have a building but I have bad credit so I can get a loan off on my building?"
Legally or illegally? No, I'm just kidding. So you got bad credit, right? You got a building they owns free and clear, right? What are you looking to get the money out for? You know, so we need to know a little bit more. What are you looking to get the money out for? I would tell you that if you got bad credit, man, get your credit fixed. If you got income and bad credit, man, get your credit fixed, man. It ain't that hard to get fixed. You can piggyback off other people's credit cards. Or like me, when I was bankrupt in 2013, I went and found people that had good credit. I went and found people that had money. I went and found the deals. I put the deals together. I helped structure them up. I did all the renovation. I managed them. I got the investors great returns. In the meantime, I was working on my credit. I remember when I hit a 640, I was like, woohoo. They started sending me something in the mail, telling me I could buy a car. I said, I don't want no damn car. I went bankrupt. I had a Range Rover. I said, man, I had a Toyota Camry, and I rode that thing till the wheels fell off, man. Then I got some new wheels and got rid of it. Come on, next question.
Is the fastest way to move away from these 2 to 4 units to larger apartment complexes what's the fastest way to move? He's currently building my portfolio, but mostly 4-unit buildings.
Well, there's a couple different ways. Number one, you could go and pull your equity out. Let's say you had $500,000 in equity. You could go leverage a $2 million building with a $500,000 equity. Boom, you're out of there. I wouldn't suggest selling them if they're doing good and they're in good areas, because then you're going to have tax implications, or you're going to try to do a 1031, and it's just hard to do. Or you could go out and you could learn to syndicate. My partner Mike has a mastermind course. He teaches people how to syndicate. I know one of his several of his students went from 0 to 100 units in a year. One of them went from 0 to 900 units in 2 years. And actually,
900 units.
Yeah, 900 units in 2 years. But guess what? He just called us today and has a 300 unit that he wants us to potentially look at and partner with. So that's why I want Academy members. I don't do this for the money. I do this so I have the network of people that know how to look at things just like me and Mike, man. Christine, who was supposed to be on here tonight, is going to be partnering with us.
She's watching live, I think, now.
Yeah, she's going to be partnering with us on all kinds of deals. I don't know which ones, but she knows she's going to be partnering with us. Why? She's in the Academy. Okino, I know he going to partner. I got so many people in the Academy, man. We are creating these amazing people all over the country. Jeff Murdoff, he's building a hotel with us. He don't even know it yet. Jeff don't even know he building a hotel with us, and he going to get equity. That's what the Academy is about. And guess what? All these people I'm naming and many, many more, they spend their time giving back, man. And that's why I love you guys, man. That's why I wanted to do the Academy, man, because I realized I could have a whole group of Benjamin Kuntz. I'm going to say Benjamin Kuntz, but yeah. How you pronounce your name? My boy Benjamin, I love you, man. I just got back. He down in South Florida. He done started a group down there. 3 of them down there, crushing it in South Florida, man. I said it was good in math, Benjamin, not spelling, okay?
Oh, man.
So what other questions y'all got,
When double closing with transactional funding, do you have to pay capital gains taxes since it goes into your name for a moment?
Yes and no. So if you're a real estate professional, it all comes down to understanding the tax code. And I'm not a CPA. Every situation is different. But again, this is what I do for a living. So I'm going to look at that deal and I'm going to figure out how to structure that to where I'm going to ask an attorney. I'm going to read the IRS code. I'm going to call my CPA and I'm going to say, how do we structure this where I don't have to pay taxes? And there's probably a way. I don't know what that is, but
someone said it depends on NAICS. NAICS.
NAICS?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't either. So if they could explain what NAICS is, I don't know.
How
But,
you file. How you file.
Oh, it depends on how you file. Yeah, I mean, it just depends on how you wrote it up. Why did you write it up as a commission? Yeah, you're going to get burned. If you wrote it up as a repair credit, then you probably could get away. I mean, there's all kinds of different ways to be strategic about it. But again, I would have to look at the exact deal, understand where it's at, understand a little bit more about it. Then I'd put some stuff together and call the CPA and say, hey, can we do it this way? Is there any tax implications?
Now, if you guys want to learn more about the Academy, go ahead and click the link that's pinned right here.
Click the link that's pinned, man, if you want to know more about the Academy. And
then that will send our team a message. They'll get you all the info and all the goodies and see if you qualify to be part of the Academy. So, cool. This is William Meagle, something. Bought a duplex for $115,000 8 months ago.
Wait, bought a what?
A duplex.
Bought a duplex for how much?
$115,000.
Okay.
8 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Bird one side and rented out standalone 2-car garage. Rent increases from $600 to $850 on the Burr side. The other side's a studio, and it's a 10-year tenant. Sell or refi? The current rate is at 4.25.
I don't know how much he has in it. I don't know how much he can refi. How much is it worth? If it's worth $1 million, I'd say sell it because you ain't getting no return on your money. You got $850 on one side. You probably rented the garages for $100 a piece. That's $1,000, and then you got your studios probably renting for $450 if you got a 10-year tenant in there, maybe $400. So you got $1,400 in rent. 1% rule says it's worth $140,000. If it's in an area that's likely to appreciate.
The immediate area, no, but it sits 20 minutes from St. Louis and not a lot going on.
Nah, St. Louis is not a market that's hot. Even if you're in downtown St. Louis, I mean, man, I'm telling you, bro, St. Louis is not a good market, man. Now, I'm not saying that you can't make a lot of cash flow, but that's not how you get rich, man. You don't get rich off cash flow. You get rich. You know how they got rich? You think they got rich owning the NFL team or from the ticket sales, right? They got rich from owning the NFL team, man. The NFL team was $10 million. Now it's worth $2 billion. Same with real estate. You don't get rich off of selling your tickets. Your cash flow doesn't matter, really. It's negligible. Even me, I got 1,800 units, man. And, I mean, we probably distribute, $100 off each unit a month, which is a lot of money. But, that's a lot of units, man. We make our money off the appreciation. So, go ahead.
Okino said he made the money back in the Academy in 5 months. I made a $58,000 wholesale deal to my Academy brother, and he bird the deal. He pulled all of his money out. It cash flows amazing and captured over $200,000 in equity. If that's not enough of motivation, I don't know.
Okino. So Okino actually had a deal, and he's in the Academy. That's what you guys know, Okino. And another guy, Rob. I ain't gonna mention his whole name. Great guy. Can't wait to see you, Rob. I don't know if you're watching tonight, but I love you and I appreciate you, man. So Rob, Okino called Rob, said, "Man, I got a deal over in New York, man. I need some help on." And Rob is a real estate attorney. So Rob said, "Man, why don't you just sell me the deal?" And Okino said, "Well, that's what I want." So Rob was like, "All right, I'll buy it." But see, there's challenges in New York City. So by him being an attorney, he's in the Academy too. Okino made $58,000. Okino told him that property was worth $800. The property ended up appraising at $850. So he ended up getting $250,000 in equity out of the deal.
Crazy.
So both of them won, man. But in the Academy, man, we got people, they not over there trying to stab each other in the back because they have an abundant mindset, right? So they over there, man, they crushing it.
They're giving away their own deals.
They're giving away their own deals.
Not even wholesaling it. They're just giving them to them.
They will if they want to see another Academy member get in. Because, again, guys, it's the same thing. I wanted to help them out because I wanted them to feel what I felt. And now they felt it, and they're like, man, this money real. And they like, man, I want to get back. Like Okino was like, man, I'll give you this property, man. He was going to give a guy property, but the guy didn't move on it quick enough. So Okino moved on it. Had $65,000 and just reappraised it. What, $150?
Yep.
He got $90,000 out, so he already made $25,000. He went and borrowed $90,000 on it from a hard money lender. Only ended up having $65 in it. He already up $25,000, and now he going to burr it and take another $120 out.
Yep.
And he did that out of state because he's the rehab king. He don't care. He'll fly in town with a hammer, tear a whole building down and rebuild it by hand. He a beast.
Before he even buys it.
That's the rehab king right there, baby. I can't wait to do some stuff with the Rehab King, man.
All right, we have no more questions.
Hey, I'm gonna give them a matter of fact. He gonna do a hotel with me too, man. Him, Jeff Murdoch.
Oh yeah,
man. Hey,
Academy Hotel, all
Academy
members.
Hotel. That'd be cold. We get everybody in the. We be like, all right.
Would that
Who
be
did the plumbing? Look, you flooded out the 4th floor, which flooded out the 3rd and the 2nd and the 1st.
Would that be cold or hot?
Cold or hot plumbing?
You said that would be cold.
What would be cold?
If we did a Academy Hotel.
No, it'd be nice.
Okay, so cold's nice or hot's nice? Fire? I don't know. You said that would be cold.
Oh yeah. It's from the 80s. Cold means that's great.
From the 80s? We're not in the 80s anymore, Nate.
From the 90s, Matt. You're just too young. Golly, man. These These preteens, huh?
Preteens?
Yeah, you got preteen, man. Man, he comes over here with a pink shirt with a beer mug on it. I said, man, you ain't getting on the live tonight with that, bro. No, I'm just kidding.
Where's the beer mug? Oh,
there is a beer mug, man.
Sponsored by a bar.
Look, he's sponsored by a bar, man. Your church couldn't sponsor you?
It's a cafe.
You? Oh, it's a cafe?
Cafe.
Yeah, okay. With a beer mug.
All right. I'm showing my age. I am showing my age, and I'm fine with that because it's young age. All right. No more questions. Where's everybody at? Come on.
No, it's questions, man. You just ain't getting them on there.
No, there's no more. Is there? Team's slacking.
Okay, so no. Okay,
I ain't no Gen Z.
Nate is speaking the truth. We are newbies already analyzing commercial deals and identifying which to serve up to investors. We are also wholesalers now. All that in less than 4 months. Denise Salas Morris. What's the best area in Cincinnati?
She's crushing it too, isn't she?
Yeah, man. Everybody in the academy that's applying themselves is crushing it. So here, let me get some questions for you. I'm ready. I've been watching you for months. Melinda Vera, get in, man. Just ask the people, man. You ain't months. You see that? You could have already made $10, $20, $30, $40,000 wholesaling. Carla Kraus said mindset.
Yeah,
Chris
she
Long
took a while.
said it will change generations of mindsets. Yes, Chris. Chris, and that is one of the most important things, man. Chris, how you doing, buddy?
Is that Chris Long?
Yeah, Chris Long. He's in the academy.
He's such a good guy.
Yeah. Chris is killing it, man. I can't wait to do some deals with Chris, too, man. How much minimum capital do I need to join your academy? Look, man, we got payment plans, $4.99 a month. It ain't even. It's less than $2,000 to join the academy, man. Or is it
under $2,000 right now?
Under $2,000 right now.
It's getting ready to go up.
Yeah, but look, man, it's under $2,000. It's lifetime access. Look, anybody else going to charge you minimum $20,000 for that, and I guarantee you that you're not going to learn from somebody that's got several $100 million in real estate.
You get weekly coaching calls.
Yeah, weekly coaching calls. But even that's great. That's Jarius. He puts that on. Jarius and Matt's on a lot of them. And Jarius is one of my buddies that became a multimillionaire doing this, man. He was one of the first people I showed this to. And I was like, it worked. If Jarius could do it, anybody can do it. Now, Jarius is amazing, man.
Simone says,
so Motley Fool said I lost a lot on Robinhood. That's it. You're going to lose a lot on properties unless you get lucky, if you're just coming in here and you're thinking it's games. It's not a game, man. It is very methodical. You got to be very methodical about what you do.
Ready for the questions now?
Yep.
All right, Nate. This is from Kenneth Valentin.
Wait, hold on. This is from Jessica Teston Sitterly. For the guy asking about Wichita, there are others in the academy in the area and in Oklahoma. Connect if you join the academy.
I think they're getting ready for a meetup.
We got people all over the country, and they are meeting up. They are doing such great things. Thank you, Jessica. And man, they're sharing contractors, they're sharing vendors, they're sharing properties, they're sharing areas. They're coming together, they're doing meetups. They ain't even inviting me. It's supposed to be my academy.
Hey,
I'm happy, huh?
We had a Cincinnati meetup without Nate, and we had 33 people.
I know, that's great, man. But I'm happy for that because I don't need any fame or any of that. I want you guys to crush it, man. Thank you, Jessica.
All right.
John Wilson, what about new builds? Okay, we already answered that one.
Yep.
Okay, Vivek Rashishta. Sorry, man, if I ain't. Look, man, I ain't really good. I'm good with numbers. I'm in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. It's really booming. Lots of people are moving here from big states. I want a burr here. Yes, you should be. Wait till the wintertime, they're going to leave. No, I'm just kidding. Sioux Falls is beautiful. Me and the kids went up there. I'm going to tell y'all something about my kids, man. So I just took my kids to Jeff Ruby. I just took Katie.
Is that where you guys were?
We went to Jeff Ruby, which is like one of the nicest restaurants, steakhouses in the country. And Caden's over there. And I was like, nah, Caden, this is I was like, people come from all over the world to eat here. And here's Caden. Okay, Dad. Small world. He's looking around like nobody's in the dining room.
Was it empty?
I mean, we got there at 5 when they first opened.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that's usually the best time to get
how much should I
reservations.
have on my pocket to start with the housing hacking? You don't need any money to house hack, man. I mean, you need your 3% down, but you can get around that. Okay, go ahead, Matt. What questions you got?
Kenneth, he's in
Wait, Thong Nugent knew it. He said vultures. Mitchell Culture said vultures. Yeah, I'm a vulture. I'm a bottom feeder, man. I like them bottom feeder deals.
Yep.
Turkey vulture, hawk. Yeah.
All
That's
right.
old.
Kenneth, he's in the academy. Why 30 houses? Why is that the magic number?
Well, because who's that?
Kenneth, he's in the academy.
So because you should know, you got the spreadsheet. I'm gonna make you a millionaire. I want you to be a millionaire. I want you to have $12,000 to $15,000 a month in passive income. You're deferring taxes. You're not paying tax. Essentially, you're retired. In 5 years, you can retire. And here's why. I came out with that because I kept saying, that's why we formed this group. Burr Invest. It's not flip. It's buy, renovate, rent, refinance, repeat, buy and hold. And so I came out with a video. It's called The $1 Million Mistake. I've seen these people just going out here working real hard. You know who did it also? Christine. For her whole life, she's been buying and flipping properties. I was like, nah, man, buy and hold. Okino, he was flipping wholesale deals. What's his name? In Kentucky that we're gonna have on our podcast.
Sean? No, Todd.
No, Todd Helton. He flipped 41 properties, and I was like, dude, what are you doing? He learned the Burr method. He's how many units he got right now?
He's got a bunch.
He's killing it. He's a multimillionaire, right?
Yep.
And he did it because he started buying and holding. So the reason I tell people starting from 0 to 30, because I want you to not be overwhelmed to the first year. Okay? That's all I need you to do. I don't need you to go, oh, I think this is a deal. No, listen, man, go get in the academy. You're going to understand what a deal looks like. You're not going to be like, I think this is a deal. Can you look at it? No, I want you to underwrite it. I want to teach you how to underwrite a deal. I want you to know how to underwrite it. Then I want you to bring that back to the group and say, hey, guys, here's my analysis. What do you think? They're going to say, yeah, you missed this. You got this right. See, we're trying to build you into a leader. We're trying to build you into a machine. 2 the first year, 4 the second year, 6 the third year, 8 the fourth year, 10 the fifth year, 30 properties. You're done. You never have to work again the rest of your life if you buy and do it right. That's why 30 properties.
Yeah, and then you can take that money and put it into the bigger deals.
If you want, or you can just retire, man. For $120,000, $140,000 a year, and you ain't paying no taxes, you deferring your taxes, you can live pretty good, man. That's $10,000 a month.
Yep. All right. And Andre says, or something like that. Andres, whatever. I have $40,000. I am working on fixing my credit, but I don't have a stable job to qualify. What would be the best?
Man, don't worry about that, man. Go to Burr Invest Lending. We have asset-based lending. I'm telling you right now, though, things are tight right now. It's hard to get qualified. 680, 700 credit score. They're going to want to see.
Working on his credit, so.
Yeah, you're working on your credit. But look, they're going to want to see that you've done a couple deals because money is starting to slow down right now. So get in the academy and you can partner with somebody else and do the deal, somebody that's got experience.
Guy says, I was out analyzing properties and knocking on doors with Aquino just last week.
That's awesome, Guy. I know you was, man. Hey, Guy, I love you, brother. Guy's coming to the he's coming to the conference, ain't he?
Yep.
Awesome, man. I can't wait to see Guy, man. I'm proud of Guy.
What do you think about the Canton, Ohio area?
You know, I know there's some people in the academy that are investing in Canton. They like it. There's a new Amazon hub coming there. But there are some tricky neighborhoods there that you want to navigate around. There's some certain neighborhoods there that are okay, but you want to understand. If you buy in that wrong neighborhood, it could cost you $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 per house. Maybe $50,000 versus buying in this other neighborhood. So get into the academy, click on a link, get some more info about it. Matt, you got the message pinned to the top over there?
Yep, just click that link, send our team a message. They'll get you all the info you need.
There you go.
All right. Washington State. Do we have any
Yes.
groups out there?
Yes, we got people in Washington State. Some of the people in Washington State, man, are tired of Washington State because of the politics out there. So they're investing with other members across the country in Florida and Colorado and other areas.
I
So
think we have a bunch of nurses up there that just
we
joined.
got a bunch of people. Look, pull up the map. Where's the map at?
They're new. They just joined, so I haven't put that in there yet.
It don't matter. We got people already in Seattle and Oregon. We got them all over the. Go pull up the map and look at it.
All right. I am at the beginning of the academy. This is Simone, I think. Is there a group in Alabama? Oh, yes. Big groups in
Yes.
Alabama.
Yep. What part of Alabama you in? What's up, son? How you doing, buddy?
Did you make your fortune on the burr, or did you make yours on selling the program?
No, I made mine. I just started this program last July?
Yep.
So, I had several $100 million in real estate when I started this program. I started the program to help you guys out, man. So I've been doing real estate since 2005. I went bankrupt in the last recession. From 2013 to 2015, I bought enough property to retire on, man. I had over $35,000 a month in passive income in 30 months. I have a lot more than that now. But, I learned this stuff, and I thought, man, why don't they teach you this in college? Why don't they teach you this in high school? Why aren't parents teaching their kids this? And it dawned on me, they don't know it. They don't know it. Why don't they know it? Because nobody's really teaching it. Even the gurus out here, man, they're not taking you through all the way through because they don't know it all. They've only done a few properties. They've done 5 or 10 properties. Man, I've done over 4,000 units, man, and hotels and industrial and everything, and come out of poverty and did it all. So
Now, all right, Okino, calm down. Some people just have to be introduced to Nate.
yeah, he
So-
probably don't know me, Okino. That's okay, man. Hey, it's okay, man. He probably, some people, they wonder, man. What Okino hears there is somebody saying, oh, you're just another fake guru,
Well,
right?
let's talk. Where's Okino's from? Jamaica.
He's from Jamaica.
So he came from Jamaica, and he sees that a lot of Americans have like a silver spoon in their mouth.
They do, but they don't know it.
Exactly.
And Okino was like, man, y'all got a gold spoon out here, and y'all complaining, talking about, I can't get this, I can't get that. And then Okino just come over here like, okay, snatch. And then next thing you know, and I ain't trying to be, but the next thing you know, people will start talking about, well, he's a foreigner. They probably gave him money, Like, nah, man, he get out here and work his butt off. But since people don't want to work that hard, they always find a way to say, well, this person did this or that. Listen, man, I'm telling you, it ain't that. Like me, I got 4 felonies. I've been to prison twice. People say, oh, he was a drug dealer. That's the only way he got ahead. I just be laughing at him like, oh, okay. Yeah, I went bankrupt, man. I lost it all. But okay, that's fine if that's what you want. If you want it to be, that's fine. But I'm not here for that, man. I'm here to help you out. Okay? That's why I got this group. This group costs a lot of money to run, man. And we run it. This group here is a free group, and the other group is a paid group. You get what you pay for. Now, I'm saying this group free, and you get a lot of knowledge. But you get over there, man, you're getting mind-blowing knowledge.
Oh, yeah. You go live in there, and you're dropping bombs like crazy.
Yeah, like that analysis we did on that property that we didn't get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes you mad.
Nah,
No?
I don't care about that deal. Man, I don't care about deals. That deal we could have made $3 million on. I don't care about deals because if I go do a deal, I got to give my time away for it. I don't necessarily want to go give my time away for deals. I like the type of deals I got Sunday. What's up, Mike? Hey, Nate, you just made $1 million. Oh, well, that's great. Who are you? What's the guy's name from Publisher Clearinghouse? Huh? Y'all don't remember him? Y'all too
No,
young,
I
man. He
don't
used to knock
know.
on your door. Ed McMahon used to knock on your door and tell you won $1 million, right? The difference in $1 million in real estate, you ain't paying no taxes, baby. You deferring it. Ed McMahon saying, look, man, I'm only going to give you half. I got to give half over here. Big difference.
Yeah. Now, Monique, she's up in the Washington area. She said, you're going to make us billionaires.
Yeah, billionaires. All y'all got to do is buy 2 single-family homes up there. Y'all billionaires. Buy 2 single-family homes next to each other, tear them down, and go up 150 feet in the air. Y'all billionaires, man. Yeah, nah, Monique, that's it, man, because the network is insane. Once you learn to network and you get in the academy and you're around like-minded individuals, not poverty-minded individuals, You're around. So, guys, if you grew up like me, around a bunch of poverty-minded people like Okino, man, me and Okino so much cut from the same cloth. Like, grew up. I ain't gonna say he sold drugs, and I ain't gonna say nah. I'm not here to tell that man's business, but I did, and I'm here to tell you that, you know, I had a scarcity mindset, man, because it was all survival. It was survival. It's mine. But once you learn to let go of that and you get an abundant mindset, man, sky's the limit, baby.
Sky's the limit. All right. Mitchell says working on getting a wholesale deal right now, having a hard time getting a hold of most of the people, but he's still grinding.
Hey, man, look. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying, like, for a hard time for me, man, a hard time for me, and I'm just going to tell you, it's got to be different. A hard time can't be getting a hold of people. And I'm just telling you, brother, I know you're saying you're working. How many calls are you doing an hour? Are you getting 40 calls in an hour? Are you working 12-hour days? That's 480 calls a day. Are you sitting there and I'm just telling you, insane. Man, I got to pee, but I realized, like, what's the one show? The guy said, I realized that if I pissed in a cup, that I could get an extra 8 calls in a day. Are you doing what it takes, man? Because hard for me is like being trapped in prison for the rest of your life, and all you have is a plastic spoon and you're trying to dig out and it keep breaking. So you got to change your heart, man. That's the problem in America. We so conditioned to comfort. We want comfort. And that's one of the things that they preach in the academy all the time. And in a private group, man, they say that, man, I love when they post that. They say, are y'all ready to get uncomfortable today? I love that stuff, man.
Gotta get out of your comfort zone.
Are you ready to get uncomfortable today, man? Are you ready to get uncomfortable today? People are like, no, I don't want to do that. I just want to go work. Well, bye. Who you working for? Because they got uncomfortable at some point in time. Now you're working for them.
Mm-hmm.
Where they at? Well, they're out on a yacht. How they get there? Being uncomfortable. So you got to be uncomfortable to get comfortable.
Do we offer a discount for the academy? It's very expensive for me. I would appreciate it if you give me a discount. If you send our team a message, they can hook you up with something. Just send them a message. Just click that link. Send my team a message to m.me, Burnvest Academy. Click that. They can hook you up. So, just so you know. Any groups in VA, Virginia? Is that Virginia?
Yeah, we got groups in Virginia. Jeff's over there in Virginia.
No, Jeff's up in Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, yeah.
He's north.
Oh, yeah, he is in Pennsylvania. No, I thought he was in Virginia, too, though.
He's everywhere.
Oh, he's over. Yeah.
I think he's...
No, we definitely... Pull the map out, man. Show the people the map.
We have a bunch of people in...
we got people all over the country, man. No lie. We got people in New Zealand.
No, they're watching from New Zealand right now.
Oh, yeah. On TikTok.
TikTok? All right. How do you scale and burr so quickly?
By burring. It doesn't take a long time once you know what you're doing. So what I teach people how to do in the academy is this, man. Number 1, know what type of area. Number 2, know how to buy. Number 3, know how to do the construction. Number 4, know how to manage the construction. Number 5, know how to pick out a tenant. Number 6, line up your debt stack so the bank ain't looking at you crazy saying, hey, you're doing a cash out refi. I ain't doing no cash out refi. I'm doing a rate and term refi. Now, you may have got cash out, but we getting cash out up front from the private money lender, right? So, in other words, we're pushing up our construction numbers to make it look like we got a little more retail cost in there. We get the money back ahead of time. So, we ain't really waiting on the bank to do that loan. That'd be great, but by the time we get our final construction draw, boom, taking that money, putting another property under contract already, right? Move quick. You got to move quick, man.
All right, here's an outdated list. We have more that's coming. So here's just a sneak peek. All those dots.
Hold on, man. I want to see it up on here too. How outdated is that?
That's probably 5 months old.
Okay. That's 5 months old. So yeah, let's get that updated, man.
Yep, I'll be updating that.
We need to get some more people over there in North Dakota.
we
ain't got one person in North Dakota. Man, where my North Dakota people at?
I think we got one over there now.
We might have one in there, but they ain't on this list.
They're not on the list, right? All right.
Man, they took the oil out of there. They took the pipeline out. Everybody left.
But yeah, we got people in West Pennsylvania, Northeast Florida, Cincinnati. Where are you located, Nate?
Cincinnati, baby.
Where are you moving to?
I don't know, man. I don't think I really want. I don't know if I want to move. I like Florida, but I would much rather. I would much rather travel in the winter.
You just go whenever you want.
Just go wherever I want every year.
Yeah.
I don't want to be tied down to a house, man.
There you
I love
go.
it up here
Yeah.
in the summertime.
You should get a camper.
I ain't get no camper, bro. I'm
RV?
flying somewhere. I'm flying to Italy. Can I bring my big American road haul camper over to Italy? Man, come on, man. I ain't doing that. Plus, who's gonna drive it? I ain't driving it.
Oh man. Let's see. All right, Dylan Goff. How do you scale so quickly with Burr 20 plus units a year? How do you 20 plus units a year?
Well, we got Dan Mahoney started the academy with 0 units. How many units he got now?
Almost 40 something.
Almost 40 something. You just do it. You just do it, man. It's like you
He
get
just closed
educated.
on Tuesday.
Huh?
He's closing Tuesday.
Yeah, he closed on one and it was 100. It praised for 150,000 more. You got to get educated, man. You can't do it without education, bro. You got to get educated, man. You got to get educated quick. It's like people saying, well, you could just watch YouTube and get all that stuff for free. Those people aren't, I'm just saying, they're not moving and shaking, man. Those people are sitting back still trying to watch YouTube video on how to change the toilet out. Like, I ain't trying to watch how to change a toilet. I just want 500 of these things changed out. Change them out. You know, this guy's a plumber. He can do that. Now, I know how to change them out. I know how to do the double wax rings with the cone. I know how to do all that. But I'm just saying, man, get around people that know how to move quick. They got good systems together.
Mm-hmm. My private money lender won't pay up front for the construction draw. They reimburse after each item.
Of course he won't. None of them are going to do that. So in the academy, I show you how to, guys, look, here's what you want to do. What he will do is this. He'll pay you by the line item. So what I always do is I bake my numbers. I come in, it might cost me $2,000 for demo. I tell him it's $6,000 for demo. So the first thing I'm doing is the demo. Maybe tearing down landscaping trees might cost me $2,000. I'm telling him that's $6,000, right? See, I put $4,000 out of pocket. I got $12,000 I'm getting reimbursed. Then I hit him with the HVAC, right? Then I hit him with the HVAC. Maybe a new unit outside might cost me $2,200 to put in. Man, I'm coming in at $6,000. Boom. Now what I got? Now I got $18,000 back and I only got $6,000 out of pocket. Then I'm gonna hit him with one last line item, maybe some electric. I got $24,000. I got $8,000 out of pocket. Got $25,000 coming back, just like that, man. That's how you work the numbers. You got to know how to work the numbers, man. And we teach you all that in the academy because that's real life, man. You ain't gonna have enough money to do everything when you're first starting off.
All right, Dylan's asking. He's in the academy. Can you analyze a burr on live?
Yeah, what you got?
You want to do it right now? He says he has an address you can give us.
I don't know. Can I do it and put it up on the screen?
Not right now.
No, we ain't set up for that tonight, Dylan. Sorry, brother.
My iPad's not charged up.
Yeah.
Cool. Ben's on now.
Ben who? Oh. Ben, hey, we was talking about you earlier, baby. What's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Dylan Goff said 906 First Street, Sandusky, Ohio. So here, let's look at, let me do this real quick, man. 44870. I'm gonna tell y'all how we kind of do this in the academy. Give me that zip again.
44870.
44870.
Yep.
All right. First thing I want to do is I want to find out what's going on in this city, and I ain't gonna spend a lot of time on this because it would take up a lot of time to analyze this. It would take like 5 to 10 minutes. And we got a lot of other people on right now, Dylan. But go ahead with the questions, man. I'm gonna keep moving.
Ben said,
okay, wait. Population is down 2.8% since 2020, which isn't a big deal because that happened everywhere. Population is 38,571. The unemployment rate is 7.5. Median income is 41,000. That's well below. But hold on. Median home price 117. Comfort index. Okay, let me go over here to.
They're all loving you analyzing the deal, by the way. So.
Let me go to the job market. This is what I want to look at is the job market. This is the most important thing. No jobs, nobody wants the house. So household income, really important. 42,980. United States, 57,652. So we're 15,000 under. Unemployment rate, 7.5%. United States, 6%. Recent job growth, -8. United States, -6. Future job growth, 23%. USA, 33%. All them things, it is trailing. I would not buy there at all because it's overbuilt. Wait, let me go look at one last thing here. I want to go, before I tell you it's overbuilt, everything's telling me it's overbuilt right there, but I want to go in and I'm going to go to the people stats.
The only reason why I know about anything about Sandusky is because Cedar Point's up there.
Exactly, but Cedar Point ain't gonna make or break a community. I mean, it could break the community, but okay, here's a good reason for you to move there. It's 51% female and 49% male. There you go. If you're a male, the odds of you. Okay, boom. No go. Population in 1990 was 43,383, which meant they had enough housing there for 43,383. In 2000, from 1990 to 2000, the population went up to 43,508. It went up 120 people. Now, population in 2010 was 41,000. It went down. Population in 2020 is 38,000. So the population's going down from 2000 to now, down 11.4%. The United States has grown by 15.6%. You are in an area that is a dead zone. It's not growing. It's too small. It doesn't have anything attractive about it. It's in Ohio. I would stay away from it unless it's a killer deal. But then even then, I wouldn't want to buy and hold it long term unless maybe it's on Lake Erie and or it's next to Cedar Point and you could Airbnb it. Maybe some strange reason, but no, I wouldn't want to go up there and say, man, let's go buy 100 of these things. No, I wouldn't want to do that.
And that's even without even looking at the property.
Yeah, I didn't look at the property. I don't care about the property. I care about the... Now, I'm not saying it might not be a bad deal. It might be an okay deal to buy. You know, if you could buy it for $1 and rent it out for $800 a month, obviously. But I'm saying me long term, I don't want to spend my time managing something or having my managers manage something that's not going to go up in value. Why? I could just go buy something that's going to go up in value.
People were asking where you're getting that data from. We teach that in the academy.
We teach all this in the academy. We got a lot of different sites that we show you. Guys, if you're interested in the academy, man, don't go this stuff alone, man. I got people in the academy that created spreadsheets to show you how to break this stuff down area by area by area by area by area. I got week 3, week 4, week 5, and 6 is all about analysis and breaking down. What I just showed you right there, we got 4 weeks on that. By the end of week 6, you guys should know how to underwrite an area and tell me if it's a good deal, what the expected appreciation is, what the job market's going to look like, so on and so forth. And you should be able to say, hey, Nate, this part of Sandusky, Ohio is going to go down by 8.4% over the next 12 months. But this area here is going to go up 12.4%. And here we came in and we dug in and we found out what was driving this area right here. And we believe that there's a lot of future opportunity for growth. That's it. You learn how to do that, you learn how to make money. Get in the academy. What are you waiting for?
All right. Here's a good question. I like this question. Is part of the cash out refinance money used as part salary, so to speak? I know a portion of the cash out is used as a down payment on the next deal, but would you use some of the cash out to live off of?
So here's a great question, man. Who was that?
Jeff Large.
Jeff Large. Here's how I got started, to be honest with you, man. I was a drug dealer. I didn't know what to do except sell drugs and make money. I met my wife. I knew I couldn't do that anymore because I didn't want to go back to jail. I wanted to have a family, and I was searching, trying to find something. I couldn't find anything to do. Everything I did, I probably failed 25 times. Failed in business, failed in business, failed in business, failed in business. I had to keep resorting back to selling drugs. It's the only thing I knew how to do that I was good at. And so when I learned real estate, I thought, man, this would be great. I don't have to go sell any jobs. I just go buy my own properties and pay myself a GC fee. So I would do a property and I would pay myself a GC fee of $5,000. $5,000 was all I needed a month to live off of. So I did 12 or 13 properties my first year. Paid myself my salary. Built. I pulled out over $300,000 in cash. I paid myself $60,000 in salary. Still had almost $300,000 left to go out and buy more property with. And also I was only tapping these at 80%, so I was creating equity along the way. So exactly what you're talking about doing, that's how I did it. That's how I built my wealth.
Keno was saying vertically integrate and mark up the rehab cost.
There you go. Exactly. So when you get it, you get it. Guys, it seems so and I'm telling you, when I started doing bigger deals, I started seeing how these big developers was doing that. I was like, man, they charging a construction management fee, a developer fee, an asset management fee. They doing the design work. They bringing their own guys in to do the work. It's called self-perform. And then they're marking up their guys' costs. I was like, why can't we do this on single-family homes? That's what I teach people how to do in the academy. They marking up everything, man.
All right. Here, listen to this. Dylan says, thanks for the input. The house is right down the street from Cedar Point, and we are planning on using it as an Airbnb.
Okay, well, here, let me tell you something about Sandusky, Ohio. Probably November, December, January, February, March, you ain't going to get many rentals, right? So that's you're already at 60% occupancy if you're running 100%. So do your numbers. You know, I'm not saying it don't work. It can't work if you can get it cheap enough, but just don't expect it to go up in value.
Yep. Is part of the cash out refinance? Oh, we already talked about that. Yes, there's groups in Chicago. We have a lot of people in Chicago.
We have a lot of people in Chicago. Roberto's up there. We got a bunch of people in Chicago.
Can you elaborate on what the academy will be like coming in as a new member? Looking to educate myself on processes and actionable steps for local flips, Oregon and out-of-state burrs. What's all included?
Just have one of the somebody that's in the academy answer that, because it's too much, man. I'll be going on for 5 or 10 minutes to tell you. Go to click one of our message. They'll send you over a landing page. It's a lot. It's 13 weeks. It's weekly coaching calls. Plus, you get a whole nother academy, which is my partner Jarius's academy. You get that for free.
Over 200 videos.
Over 200 videos with all kinds of spreadsheets and knowledge. And what would you pay?
Weekly coaching.
What would you pay to learn from somebody that has over $200 million in deals? 50,000, 100,000.
You've done over $500 million in deals, though.
Yeah, I've done over $500 million in deals, but I own over $200 million in real estate right now, probably close to 250, and that's climbing. Like, we got a $80 million development that'll put me over $300 million. We just picked up. I mean, we got a lot of other deals in the work, but at that point, it doesn't matter. You're an experienced investor. You're learning from me. You're not going out and making all the mistakes that I made along the way.
All right, we get this question pretty often. Do you rent Section 8?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I rent Section 8 and non-Section 8. I prefer non-Section 8, but some areas you're buying and holding, you're waiting for that area to turn. You got Section 8 in there.
All right. Chris is asking, what do you do if you have a hard time getting contractors to work? Everyone is so busy.
They're not. Trust me, they're not, man. We got 80 contractors to come work for us in the middle of COVID. It's another thing in the academy. We teach you how to find them. I'm not telling you that it's not going to be challenging at time, but we have a spreadsheet in there that motivates them to work. It motivates them to get the work done. It keeps you out of a contract with them in case they're not filling there. You're not waiting 2 or 3 days if they don't come and show up. They're off the job. You got somebody else in there. I did a property. I flipped a freaking property. It had mold in it. We had to put a new roof. We had to suck out the insulation out of the ceiling. We had to treat the whole ceiling, blow back into insulation, demo walls, rerun all new electric, new plumbing, new hot water tank, paint it all new kitchen cabinets, everything. That was a 6-month project. I did that in 14 days, man. We painted the whole exterior, redid. Matt was there. Guess what? Day 1, day 2, fired the contractor, the one who was running it. Day 3, fired the other contractor. So I'm 3 days in, and I put my whole system together, critical path method. I said, this is what we doing. I said, Matt, and I told Matt it was 30 days, and he was like, you're crazy. I looked at him day 3 after I fired a second contractor and said I had this done in 14 days. Did you think I was crazy?
I thought you were crazy.
Did I get it done?
Yeah, you got it. Well, yeah. I mean, the person moved in on the 18th
The
day.
person moved in on the 18th day, $1,375 a month. The rent could probably be $1,500-$1,600 a month, but I ain't worried about it. I did that property just because I wanted to show y'all it could be done.
The craziest thing is you had someone move in on the 18th day.
Yeah, move in on the 18th day. Collected rent, everything.
Like, when did you rent that out? Like, when did you tell the person you can move in on this day?
I think it was day 15. I think day 15, we filled out the app, and that was like a Friday, and they moved in that Tuesday.
And that's how the housing market is around here, too.
No, it was Friday. They came in, they filled out the app. I had my leasing agent meet them over there, and we had a bunch of people wanted it, but this girl came through with her. We put LED lights and everything, and her daughter came through and was playing with the lights and had a pink lights. I was like, man, rent it to her. She qualified, and don't even take no more applications. And then, yeah, she rented it to her, and she moved in that Monday, I think. So Friday, the cleaners came. Yeah, it was Friday. And the cleaners came in Saturday. Then Sunday, I did a final walkthrough just to make sure everything was good. She moved in Monday.
And then the basement flooded.
The basement flooded. That was actually that Friday, Thursday, the day before.
Yeah.
The basement flooded. It didn't flood. They had left the freaking faucet on and forgot the thing, man. It overflowed.
That counts as flooding.
Yeah, I guess it counts as flooding.
All right. Currently own 2 houses and make $1,000 positive cash flow. First one has been rented for 2 years, and the second one for 2 months now. Want to acquire another property, maybe a fourplex. How can I leverage my situation?
Just go do a refinance on it. It's a math problem. All you have is a math problem. How much more is the interest rate going to cost you? And then how much? And people say, well, I'm only paying 4% now. I don't want to pay 5%. It's 1%. Let's say it's on $200,000. That's $2,000 a year. So if you could pull out $50,000 and go make another $100,000, why are you worried about $2,000? It's a math problem. Mm-hmm. Just like when you play Monopoly, you worried about, man, I don't want to put them hotels on my property because if I get that chance card, it's gonna tell me I got to pay $50 to fix the hotel. Nah, man, come on. It's a math problem. Somebody land on my hotel, you paying me $950. $1,300. How much is it, Kobe? $1,700. You got Boardwalk over there.
All right. Last 2 questions. Is it worth doing it in Houston anymore, or better look out of state?
Houston's a great market. Houston can thrive, then it crashes. Whenever oil goes low, right now it's booming. So you want to get in the Houston market and price sell right now and wait for the market to pull back. But it depends. Houston has a lot of medical too over there. So you got to know what's driving the community. You got to know what's driving the market. And it's energy. The energy sector is driving Houston. Houston's a great market to be in right now. I actually got 2 hotels down there I wish I would have bought in 2020. I didn't get them.
Houston?
I had a Hampton Inn I could have bought in Nassau Bay. I love that property because it had palm trees. I told my wife, I said, I'm going to buy this property because it has palm trees, and I know you love palm trees. And then the other one was a stay bridge somewhere, and I didn't buy that because there were security gates around. It was in the middle of the city, and there were security gates, and I'm like, man, I don't know, man.
That's not good.
But it was a stay bridge. It was nice, though. I could have bought it for $9 million. It was 145 rooms. It was just been renovated, and the owner was going to finance it for me.
All right.
It's probably worth $18 million right now.
Good Lord.
Yeah, I missed out.
Yeah. Ken from the cruise.
Ken, what's up, buddy?
All right. All Phase Contracting Services. He's from Massachusetts, fully licensed and insured. But it says this seems like a lot less work than I do now.
It is. Because the work you're doing now is indefinitely. And all of you guys are doing indefinite work unless you're buying and holding property. When you buy and hold property, man, the property starts to make you money one day, and then you don't worry about money anymore. Working a job, you're getting a paycheck, you're spending it, you're living paycheck to paycheck. You make an extra $50,000 a year, you just live a little bit better, man. You cannot work your way to retirement. You can't. You have to invest your way. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care if you're an attorney making $400 an hour. That's $800,000 a year. You're paying half of that in taxes. You're walking away with $400,000. By the time you pay for your living costs, you saving $50,000 a year, maybe. $50,000 a year times 30 years is $1.5 million. You cannot retire in 30 years for one. You can't retire now with 1.5 million. So you got to invest.
All right, that's all I got.
Well, guys, I want to thank you for tuning in. Anybody that wants to get wealthy and become a millionaire, or at least had a knowledge to become a millionaire in 5 years, get in the academy. Send my team a message, man. You will not regret it. Anybody who's already taken a chance on themselves and joined the academy, I want to thank you. And I want to thank you guys even more for not just you, but for what you've done for your future generations, for your kids, for your grandkids, for your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, for your family, your friends, for everybody around you. Thank you for tuning in this week. And next week, what do we got next week coming up?
Next week,
Yeah.
we got you talking. Are you going on another cruise?
I don't know. I might go to Alaska next week. I don't know.
So, I mean, we might have Jirius on next week if you're on a cruise.
I'll try to get on even if I'm on a cruise, but I don't know. I got to go talk to the wife. If we do, I'll probably fly out Friday, catch the cruise Friday, and then it's like a week long. So I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, I just went on to your person. Like, you have another profile. We're live everywhere right now.
Yep.
There's more questions over here.
Oh, cool, man. Let's go through them.
Well, they're not really questions. They're just like Alex Priest saying, got another property under contract today. 135.
Sweet.
Purchase.
Alex Priest is in the academy. He originally bought in the wrong area, and I told him, and he embraced it and didn't buy any more there. Go ahead and what did he got?
He purchased it for 135. Rehab is 40. The ARV is 285, 300.
Sweet. Does he need some money on that deal? Does he want a partner?
Alex,
Alex, you got plenty of money on that deal? I want to partner with Alex, man. I want to put some money up with Alex because you give me some equity like I do my investors, man. I'm tired of doing all the work for my investors. Now I just want to invest with some of y'all and take equity.
Cool. Wait, let's see. Lyle Wells.
Lyle, what's up, brother? Now, Lyle's down there in Houston.
Dallas, right?
Nah, he's investing in Houston.
Is he investing in Houston?
Yeah, he invested in Houston, man. He quit his W-2, baby, and started doing real estate full time after getting the academy. He's crushing it, man. I ain't heard from him lately because people start to get funny once they get all that money. I'm just kidding, Lyle.
All right. I have a property that used to be my primary. To my understanding, to avoid capital gains, I need to live in it 2/5 years.
It depends, man. There's other ways to avoid capital gains as well. There's other ways to do it. But, yeah, to be your primary residence, I think you got to live there for 2 years, and then you only get up to $500,000. If you make more than $500,000 off of it, you got to pay taxes on that. But there are other ways that you can get around that.
And, guys, we can't really comment on certain cities because, there's so many cities in the United States.
There's so many different cities. Look, get in the academy, and you're going to know how to underwrite the cities yourself, man. You're going to know how to underwrite down to the zip code. Like Howard in week 5 came in and said, Nate, here's what I learned in the academy. And he put the spreadsheet together. So I wanted him to do it. And plus he did an amazing job putting the spreadsheet together. That way you guys don't come back and say, well, yeah, Nate, you know how to do that because you've been doing this. No, Howard did it. He joined just like you guys in the academy, So.
Just like him.
Yep.
How can you get in touch with Lyle? If you're in the academy, just put in the Facebook group and tag him.
Yeah, just put in there where you're trying to get a hold of anybody. If you're in the academy, man, we got a whole Houston. Matter of fact, make me start thinking 2 people in Houston I need to check up on because I haven't seen them active lately. I'm gonna check up on them this week.
Yep. Cool. All right. That's all.
All right. Nothing else on TikTok?
TikTok's over here.
Yeah, I know.
Smoke alarm needs batteries.
Oh, I guess my smoke alarm's beeping.
I don't hear no smoke alarm. It might be your own smoke alarm.
You tell me that's your smoke alarm. Tell them it's probably a 9-volt. Probably a 9-volt, man.
All right. Well.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, man. We will see you guys next Monday.
See ya.